Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Stay tuned, so I've got some things that I want you to think about. So guys, sorry if I look really atrocious. My hay fever this time around seems to be really bad. My eyes are red and sneezing all the time, so please forgive me. Anyway, I'm still on tour, but I'm home for a couple days because we've had 2 days off, and I'm back on the road tomorrow. So I'm out, go. And it doesn't really seem to be relenting for the next month or two, actually. I've got quite a lot in the diary. Anyway, as that comes along, I'll share it with you. But I wanted to think about something quite interesting. My brother touched on it a few episodes back, and it's come up again with a question that one of my band members brought to the table. So I thought I would ask you guys, see what your opinion is. I know what I think, but here it is. So you know they say music and creativity and business don't tend to mix, and those who are creative struggle with business elements, and those who are business oriented kind of doesn't get the headspace of a creative. So I was thinking about how much business people make off of creative, because say for example, I'll use myself, singers and musicians like me don't entertain that part of the job as well as somebody who is just strictly focused on facts and figures. On the flip side of that, a lot of creatives have this free-flowing attitude towards their art, and they forget that in order for them to survive financially, they also have to market themselves for people to invest in them, whether it mean purchasing products or coming to see them play or whatever that is, buying records. So I was thinking to myself in general and specifically this week, what do we do to prepare ourselves financially? And is there such a thing as retirement for a musician or a creative? So I was thinking about it, and I'm thinking, okay, so when you retire, you stop working and you then kind of pursue your interests or your goals, things that you couldn't do whilst you were working or whilst you were raising a family, and you retire and you allow yourself the freedom to do what you want because you've worked really hard. That's what I know retirement to be. But obviously, when you're a musician and you think about your financial future, does retirement come into it? Do you think you're going to be playing for the rest of your life and getting paid sufficiently to cover your life costs when you decide, you know, if you ever decide, I don't want to play for a living anymore, I just want to do it for fun? So I think about my own financial situation. I kind of went into the 9-to-5 world, and I kind of had my financial trajectory based on how much I was earning at the time and what I wanted to do, and there was lots of investment or pension plans that my workplace had put in place for the staff. But that doesn't happen in the music industry unless you go and seek it out. Now, I'm not really financially minded in that regard. I'm not as financially savvy as I should be, and that's my admission. I don't live hand to mouth, which is what musicians are known for. But at the same time, I haven't necessarily thought far ahead into my future and think, when I'm 50 or 60, do I still want to be doing what I'm doing now, or have I made a plan that will allow me the options when I get to that age? And the honest truth in my head is not enough people do that, because we feel like A, we're going to be able to play forever and work forever, that B, we will want to do it forever, and C, that our circumstances may change, i.e. your earnings may be reduced for whatever reason. Could be age related, could be to do with your health status and what you're able to do compared to what you might have been able to do when you were younger. So these kinds of things really do, as much as it's, you know, terrible and boring and no one really wants to think about it, I think it's so important that we discuss this. It was highlighted to me by my friend Niji, who's also appeared in the vlog. What do we do when we retire? Now, I think of art as like, you never really retire from art because it's part of who you are. So you can't really put that part of you down when you get to a certain age, because I feel like the more you cultivate it is the greater it gets. Look at some of our amazing musicians that are in their late 60s. I mean, thinking about Stevie Wonder, his retirement age for sure, but he goes out and he still tours. You got people like Blondie, you got people like Eurythmics, Dave Stewart, he still goes out and gigs and works, produces and stuff like that. There are so many people in the industry who are older and still work. They don't need to work, but they do. And then you've got other people who decide, you know what, I want to work till I've got enough money to secure myself financially so that I can just bow out and be comfortable in years to come. Now, I don't know the answers, the truth is, and it's quite a broad topic, but I would love for you to tell me what you think about it. Do you have plans for your financial future as a creative? Do you plan on doing something in the future that will secure outside of music, that will secure you financially? What are your thoughts about it? It's a very deep topic. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We're posting every single week. We're on social media as well: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Google+. You can find lots of exciting content there. All that remains for me to say is tell us what you think, and I'll see you next week.